We're here in John Belune, and this is the new mission house where teams will come and stay. Looks like they did a real good job on it. We'll walk in. There's the floor, finally finished. Took a while to get it done, but here it is. This is on top of the mountain in John Belune, one of the hardest hit areas in Haiti, an area that's just been totally neglected by the government and even by a lot of mission groups. This is an area of 50,000 plus people who just have nobody to work with them, no access to no medical care, and this is going to be a mission compound for teams to come in and stay and do work up in this area. It's outside again. Did a real good job finishing it. This building's set for many, many years, just empty and unfinished.
Here we are today in the midst of John Belune. We're right in the heart of an area of 183 villages representing 50,000 people that have no medical care and no water. This is the place that God has given us a vision. We own approximately 5 acres or more right here, and what we want to do, we just finished putting up a building that will house the tools and the workers that are willing to come and to build this project. The first phase, of course, will be building the clinic. And what we want to do is build a facility that will allow people to come and get the medical care that they so deserve. This place, for the past 15 years, has suffered so intensely with malnutrition and so many third world diseases. There has been more death in this area than any other place that I have ever seen in this country in Haiti. In fact, most of our children from the children's home have been brought back to the orphanage from this area. Many do not make it back because they die in the way. In fact, if we could just see a history of what has happened over the years here in this place, you would see so many children that we as a team that's come has had to bury right here in cardboard boxes while we're on the job trying to help them medically in open air clinics. But all these programs, we've had feeding programs, we've had open air clinics, we've had small mobile TB programs, but all this has done is put band-aids on their problem. Nothing is getting better for these people, but it's time for a permanent solution for these people. So what we've done now is we have sketched out plans through an engineer to put a medical facility in this area that people can come daily and find the care that they need and they deserve for their children. We've had a water engineer come out and assess the projects, and he believes that there is water in these areas, and we're going to be working on that phase of the program. But right now, what we want to do is build the medical facility, because now we have the small building where we can house the workers and the tools and the generator that we need. So we're going to be putting together a team under the direction of our builders that we have working with our organization, and they're going to be looking for people to come. But we will be building that facility. We'll be hiring a doctor a couple days a week, a dentist to come at least 1 day a week, but a full-time nurse that can give the day-to-day care that these people need so that they won't have to get into the condition of death and dying like they live in this condition. There's no way to describe what we have seen in this area, the intense suffering, the children who come bloated because of malnutrition disease. I can't imagine having malaria in an area with no water, with no Tylenol, with nothing for fevers, with nothing to help them get better. There is no place for these people to go, absolutely no place. Think about if that was our child or our grandchild or our loved one or our mother. When we hold open air clinics, they bring these people over the mountains, hours and hours on a homemade stretcher, and they put them at your feet. By the time they get here, many of these people are almost dead. We take care of what we can. We bring the death and dying, so close to death, back to Port-au-Prince, that our children, we put them in our children's home. And thank God for the ones that get better. We're so thankful for those children who are alive and well today because of the help that is sent. But what about those children who are left behind year after year, day after day, and they are left here to suffer in their little huts, burning up with fevers and no water to drink, and they can't even water their gardens properly when there's no rain, just because there is no water locally. So this place needs help. They deserve help. And this is our goal for this year, that we can make this vision become a reality. It was a long time coming to this place. Like I say, we've been putting Band-Aids on things through local programs, but that's all right for today. But what about their tomorrow? So we want to come into this zone and help these people. Many times at the end of the open air clinic, the people that just we cannot help, they are almost dead. We load on the back of the only pickup truck in the zone, carry them over mountains and bring them to a hospital far, far away. There are so many people dying of tuberculosis in their zone. There are no tuberculosis programs in this zone, and it's way beyond epidemic. All this can be taken care of through a medical facility that is caring for these needs on a day-to-day basis, and for water, that these people can water their gardens and have a decent bath and drink water that's not polluted with typhoid and larvae and all types of disease, because they are so desperate they go to water holes far away, and they have no idea that typhoid and disease is carried in this water. I believe that God has given us a plan that's going to work, a vision that's going to make a difference for these people. And we're asking God now to give us people that would become involved. The clinic itself is going to cost approximately $50,000. We have the engineering plans already, and we have some builders that's ready to come. We need help to make this a reality. When we get the first phase of these finances, the team's ready to come and build the foundation. When the foundation is built, we'll have the team come and go as far as the finances will go. When it's all said and done, can you imagine that this clinic for this facility will be able to be run for under $1,000 a month, that will be a central location for helping all these people? We're looking at approximately $600 to run this clinic, US dollars a month, and about $400 US to pay a doctor to come a couple times a week. That's not much when we consider what we have to pay in the States, but so little here will do so much, and it will knock out these severe problems that's been plaguing the people for so many years. We have Pastor Dave Copeland and other pastors that's willing to come and hold pastor seminars here to build up the spiritual level of the people here, so that they can be strong in the Lord and in the Word of God, so that they're not plagued by the powers of voodoo daily and have to walk with those type of oppressions under them. They're trying so hard, but they need our help. So let's come together, let's work together, let's be a part of this. And as the Word of God says, inasmuch as you've done it unto the least of these, you have done it unto me. God bless you.
Ou qui même comme ça, malgré me fait ça qui mal, ou pas abandonner, malgré me péché, ou toujours pas côté, ou rester dans moi, avec l'amour, parce que vous aimez moi, avec un amour qui s'amuse, beaucoup. Oui, ma cassou, qui pas jamais fini, même là.